Welcome back to my channel. My name is Precious. If you're just joining me, welcome. This is Precious Touch TV. It's a lifestyle TV where I share everything from family to work to business to fun and adventure as it goes by. But for today, I am going to be vlogging about entrepreneurship and business. Keep it locked. I'm going to be vlogging about business and entrepreneurship, or entrepreneurship and business, or sales and business. And one of the reasons why this topic is very dear to me is because I have been privileged to experience or to be experiencing both of best of both worlds. So in my opinion, anybody that thinks to be an entrepreneur in the future and has an opportunity to do anything in any corporate environment should actually get themselves into the sales team. Not just the sales team. If you have an opportunity of learning from different functions in any business, it's fantastic. But I think the person that is closest to business as it is, and the person that will get quick on-the-go learnings, for their own business or entrepreneurship, is the person that is in the sales function. Why do I say this? Because people in sales function are the people that are closest to the consumers, to the customers, that interface between the customers that the company is trying to reach and then the company that the customer is trying to reach. So the sales function is a very strategic function for anybody that is going to be a budding entrepreneur, or anybody that is looking to becoming an entrepreneur in the future. Now, why sales? In sales, you get to do a lot of practicals. You get to do a lot of hands-on on the go learning. You get to actually see problems and solve them as it comes. There's a lot of numbers crushing in sales. There's a lot of strategy. There's a lot of planning. Then, as a result of a lot of innovations or innovative thinking that's going on in the business, the final executors or the final people that carry out these business strategies and innovations or these developments in the business, as it were, are the people in the sales function. So the sales function is like a net in any organization, and nothing that comes from management, there's nothing that comes from management that won't get to the sales people, and there's nothing that's coming from outside the business to any company that wouldn't pass through the sales people. So that is why sales for me wrong. If you want to become an entrepreneur, it doesn't matter in which function in a business you serve. I would prefer you start from the sales function, but there are other functions and other departments in an organization where you can take learnings from. For example, the finance department is another good place to start. There you can understand the numbers, you can understand cash flow, you can understand investments that the business is making from a financial point of view. You can understand why the business makes certain decisions based on available finances or loans taken or monies available. Then another function where you can get learning or training from before venturing into your own entrepreneurship, into your own personal business, is the admin department. So in some organizations it is fused as admins and operations. In some other organizations it is splitted, but these are people that are in charge of the day-to-day running of the company, as it were, from a head office building, most likely. So that's another good place to start, because they are very close to management and they get to see things firsthand, and they are very close to decision makers. So if you find yourself in an admin or an operations department in any business or in any company, it's a very good place for you to learn business management as well. Another place is the innovation department, or in some places merge with the marketing team. People that think outside the box, that creatively introduce products, or that do the creative thinking for the company. Okay, so why is the Coca-Cola bottle from 1935 not the same bottle as it is today? It is people in the innovation department or the marketing department, as it were, in some cases merged together. So they are the ones that think, oh, consumers are getting tired of this, or people are beginning to do this, or people are tending towards plastic than iron. People are moving from the age where they put their soap in a soap dish to just wanting to press it out of a bottle. Those are the people that do the thinking for the company. So it's also good to start your learnings from there. Basically, what I'm saying is this: in my opinion, anybody that wants to become an entrepreneur now or later should seize any opportunity they get to serve in any company or organization, because it will help you to lay the foundation of your own business when you leave or when you eventually start running it. As a salesperson that wants to eventually become an entrepreneur, by the way, this video is targeted to those who are budding entrepreneurs but want to gain some form of experience in organizations, or people who are currently working or who currently have the opportunity to work in a company or organization but think or know that eventually they'll have to start their own business. That's the people that this message or this video or this vlog is targeted towards. So nothing too serious. We are here, like I said before, we are gisting here. So I'm not a guru, I'm not an expert, I'm just sharing knowledge, because that's what we do on Precious Touch TV. Anyway, so talking about becoming a budding entrepreneur eventually, as somebody that has a sales function background, some of the things I would have expected that you would have is that commitment, that zealousness, that determination, that doggedness, that agility, that energy, that strength. All these words I'm using are intangible, because you cannot see energy, you cannot see agility, you cannot see strength. You can feel it, but they are not things that you can see. It's not on paper. Somebody that had A1 in maths might not be an agile person. Somebody that is a finance expert on paper might not be somebody that has energy. And some people say, oh, so what is energy? So what I mean is, for somebody that has been groomed in sales and wants to become a budding entrepreneur, it is expected that you have some form of drive that will keep you going even when you meet obstacles, when you meet objections, when you meet roadblocks as you sell or as you carry out your daily activities. Now, in your own entrepreneurial journey, you are expected to bring in that doggedness, that agility, that energy, that drive, and that's what makes you one step ahead of the game. To put my thoughts together for this video, and something was telling me, okay, so what you're just telling people that you need to have a sales function background before you can venture into entrepreneurship. That is not my exact message, but some people might understand it that way. Or that you need to bring in your sales expertise into your entrepreneurial journey. Then how do you take off? In fact, for someone like me, I know I want to do ABC, but I really do not know what to do. I know I want to be an entrepreneur, for example, but I really do not know what I want to do. I really do not know how I can start even creating that part of forging my own way as an entrepreneur. My dear, let me break it to you. There is no rocket science. In fact, I have read books, I have listened to webinars, I have been to seminars, I have been to different inspiring and motivational talks, and all very good, all very needed for the stage I was in my life at the time. But I'll sit here today and tell you that if you do not get off your ass and start doing something, then all those things will come to nothing. So I've decided that in this video I'm going to just mention a few things that I think any young and budding person in Nigeria can venture into. Let's even target side hustle. So I think that quick side hustles or quick things that you can start doing and start testing the waters of entrepreneurship in this country now is, in no particular order, you can become a makeup retailer, you can become a makeup artist. We have full-time makeup artists, we have full-time makeup retailers, we have full-time people in the beauty business, but you can start it at the side. Just first of all find what you are passionate about. You can become a land seller, you can do real estate at the side. We have a lot of people now that are into agency and real estate at the side. So they are not into it big time, but once in a while, they get acquainted to the industry and then they find out what's going on there, and when the opportunity comes, they make a few bucks on the side, which is not a bad thing. You can become a delivery assistant. You can become you can handle logistics. So with the emergence of companies and apps like Uber and Taxify, you can log on to one of those things if you are mobile and offer delivery services or pickup services for people. You can go into pasting of posters. Please do it in designated poster areas. Thank you. Designated areas by the state government. You can go into printing and production of flyers, stickers, banners, side hustle. Like I said, it doesn't have to be full-time or something that's going to pay your rent for now, but you never start until you start. So you have to kind of start getting acquainted to these things before you can now eventually say, oh, this is what I am going to do. That's for those that have no idea of what to do. You can start selling jerseys, football jerseys. We have a huge football fan market in this country, and a lot of people are not tapping into it. A lot of people are tapping into it. So if you like football, or you like fashion, or you like clothes, or you don't even like football, but you can see that there's an opportunity, you can leverage people around you and begin to make jerseys for people. You can go into customizing of jerseys. You can retail wedding dresses. You can rent wedding dresses. You can hire out wedding dresses. You can make wedding dresses. You can make dresses. You can start selling hair. A lot of people now, a lot of girls, a lot of women are selling hair. Like 20, 15, 10 years ago, hair was not a big deal. Like if I just have one weave on, I can fix on my head, or one braid on my head, and I'm good to go. But now it's a big deal. Like from a distance, they can know the one that is real, the one that is not real, the one that is double drawn, and all those things. So this is another untapped industry. Like we have big players in it, but you can start doing it small at the side. This is just a few things that you could start doing. This is just to say, oh, start from somewhere, start doing something. You can start retailing biscuits, you can start retailing granules, you can do anything. You can start selling kerosene. It's funny, but it's true. We have people that use kerosene every day. Not everybody can afford gas cylinder, gas, what they call it, yes, gas, cooking gas in their houses. You can retail kerosene. You can do anything. You can get your hands dirty on the side, pending when you are ready to venture into your business full-time. Say that you have decided that this is the business you want to do, whether you are sure of it or not. This is what I want to venture into. This is what I'm passionate about. It is labeled many things these days. It's fine. Let's now say we decided to do ABC and you are ready to venture and start. You need some basic skill sets, and like I said in my first video, it doesn't get better than this. It doesn't get more basic than this. You can only improve on them and polish them and make them, like, your own level of what I'm going to mention might not be the same level of my own what I'm going to mention. Is organization. Being organized is the first skill set. Like, you have to have a plan. And so when I say plan, I don't mean all this 5 years, 10 years plan. Break it down, make it as small as possible in bits so that you can manage them. Bit sizes. So I've been, one of those people that have not been able to typically stick to a 5-year or a 10-year plan. But I have looked at myself, the way I operate, and I have realized that when I break it down into monthly, daily, weekly, it's easier for me to grasp and work with. So be organized, have a plan. That's the first step. It might be difficult to say, oh, in the next 5 years, I want to be the biggest shoe brand in Nigeria or the biggest shoe retailer in Nigeria. It might be difficult to say that. But you can start by saying, I want to begin to sell 10 shoes per week. And you begin to sell and you realize that, 10 shoes per week because of the kind of work you are currently doing, or because of certain situations that I am not aware about. I'm just, generally speaking, because of certain situations bound around you, you cannot do 10 shoes per week. Your reality is 5 shoes per week. Noted. You begin to grow from there. 5 shoes per week, 10 shoes, you grow like that. In a month, how many shoes did I sell? Average. Okay, let's even say you sold 40 shoes in a month. That means you sold like 1.5 shoe per day. You understand? So eventually you get to see that, this is the reality of this business I want to venture into. Then you even begin to ask yourself questions like, is it something I want to do and leave my current job for? And all those things. All those things we will discuss on another day, another vlog. I'm going to touch on all those things. But basically, what you need to bring to the table, your skill set, is organization. And this is me assuming that you are a salesperson, you've gotten the background, drive as a salesperson, and now you want to apply it in your business. Let's even say you've not done sales before and you just want to go into business. Some people are naturals. There's still nothing wrong in it. you still need some level of organization. You still need some level of being organized. Do you understand? It's like some people were born footballers, other people had to groom themselves into becoming better footballers. Either way, whether you were born with it or you had to learn it along the line, somehow you need training, somehow you need rules to guide you, somehow you need skill sets, and that's where being organized comes in. So you need to be organized. You need to bring in that extra mile attitude that you are using as a salesperson to your own business. You need to bring in that determination and doggedness. You need to bring in that always doing attitude. You need to bring in that self-giving attitude. You need to bring in that never say never attitude. You need to bring in that until I get a result, I'm not letting it go. You need to bring in that focus on the target attitude. You know the way salespeople are always all about their targets and how many thousand clinical to go, how many more this to go, how many percent to go. You need to bring it into your own business. You need to factor those things in. But when they say factor it in now, it doesn't mean that all those things should overwhelm you. It shouldn't overwhelm you and stop you from starting. And I think that's where a lot of people, including me, have gotten it wrong. Do you understand? Sometimes you want all the piece of the puzzle to be complete before you start, but no. And in this internet age now, nobody really cares. Like, they don't care. Nobody cares. So if not, why not? Like, if they don't really care, then why shouldn't you care as well? Do you understand? Why shouldn't you care for yourself if they don't care? Why shouldn't you care for your business if they don't care? Why shouldn't you care for your future if they don't care? Why shouldn't you care about what you like to do if they don't care? If nobody cares, it's only one life you have to live. It's only one chance you have to make impact. So why not take it now? And don't feel bad if you have not taken it or you've not started. Start today, start tomorrow, but start. That's the most important thing. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, share. Like I said, I am not a guru, I am not an expert, I am just sharing knowledge. In as much as I do these vlogs on business and sales and entrepreneurship, I am here to tell you that this channel is a channel where you can come and just chill out, watch me do my precious weekly. That's where you see me do my daily, weekly journey, whatever adventure. I just like to document as I live my life. And then I have other playlists as well that you can look out, check out and look for stuff that interests you. So I come your way next time. I remain precious. Stay fabulous. Stay winning. Be a go-getter. And this 2019, they will see us and we will see them. So guys, thank you for watching. Catch you.